How's it going? It is Mythos, and today we are checking out the Ouija Brothers. Their most recent video they've just uploaded is about the famous I Love You paranormal experience from their channel. Now, that video is a few years old, and I love the Ouija Brothers, and I've watched so many of their videos. I even think at one point I went back and watched them all, even watching their very first Hellhound Hunts videos. But somehow I must have missed the I Love You video because I've been in their live chats when they're doing their lives and they're talking about it, and I thought, I can't remember that. And it sounds so insane that I would remember it if I've seen it. So after people spoke about it, after they've talked about it in lives, I thought, I'm gonna go and check this out. And I just think I must have forgot because I never did. So when they uploaded this, I thought, let's check out the I Love You video. So what we're going to do today is take a look at the I Love You video, and then after that we're going to check out their latest video because they show what the building's like now. It's actually pretty much wrecked. And when I got to the end of that video, I seen Beardo talking about the video, and he gave me an idea of maybe a potential debunk to the I Love You sound. And in their latest video they actually added a full uncut version of the investigation, and because of that, the debunk that I wanted to try, which you wouldn't have been able to try on the original video, I tried on their uncut footage, and as you can see... Whoa! Hang on a minute, guys. Wow! Hold on, guys. Hold on. I cannot believe that what's just happened. Things got pretty wild, so make sure you stick around to the end to check that out because it's quite interesting. Now, the good thing with the Ouija Brothers is we know they don't bullshit. Most often, they're just kind of doing cool explores, and if things happen, they are the type of guys who will say, oh, it was actually this, it was actually that. They're not claiming it was a ghost or demon all the time like everybody else. And to add to their credibility of being legit, if you go back, they have actually worked with other teams who have come out as absolute fakers, some even admitting it. And once the Ouija Brothers worked with these people, they distanced themselves from them. They're like, hell no, we don't want to be a part of that, goodbye, and left them to do their thing. And their thing was going on to be even more fake than ever. So if this is actually a spirit voice, let's take a look, and this might be pretty damn convincing if it's real, because we know they're not going to add shit in post, add a voice in and pretend it's a ghost nowhere. And hey, if we can figure out what it is, that might be pretty cool as well. Although it might not be pretty cool because everyone says this might actually be a piece of paranormal evidence. It would be cool if it's paranormal, wouldn't it? Oh, also guys, this kind of video is just a kind of a more of a raw reaction of looking at stuff which I would make a video on. So this is all what I would do, and then at the end I would gather everything that I've found and make it into a more digestible video. So this might be a long one, but this is all that goes into making a video. I just thought it would be fun to put up the raw reaction of it and all of my thoughts after looking at this, looking at that. Could it be this? Could it be that? So although it's not going to be a usual video that you'd see on my channel, hopefully you'd enjoy it. So enough of rambling on. Let's check it out.
There's no way. Did you hear that, Steve? Mate, I'm gone.
Oh, if Griff's out of there, shit.
There?
I heard that. Spirit Days is one of the most fascinating things I've ever been a part of, I think.
I've got no explanation. Aye.
Oh, pretty damn creepy. Oh, previously, hang on a minute.
We've done many abandoned locations over the years, and they're always the most tense locations to do because you don't know what is going to happen. You don't know who's in there or what's in there. And we were not prepared for what was going to happen that night. As soon as we walked into the building, we heard what can only be described as loud footsteps running up the stairs.
Oh, shit. Now, that had an old person's chair to get up and down the stairs, didn't it? So it's obviously a nursing home. So it's definitely an old people's home. So if it's spirits, Who would it be spirits of? Because I can't imagine old people are running up and down the stairs, are they? Creepy as shit.
I can't believe it's just wide open.
It's mad, eh? Just walk straight into it.
Whoa. That's got to be some other motherfuckers in there. That was boom, 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 boom.
Someone's in the building.
Yeah, it sounds like it, doesn't it? Jesus. That's the thing with old abandoned places, isn't it? You often see people. I've seen real evidence on their channel. They've bumped into a few other people while they've been out exploring sometimes. So, hey, did someone hear the Ouija Brothers come in and they run off thinking, oh shit, it's the police or someone like that? Let's find out.
We had to go investigate what the noise was. We headed upstairs. Griff went into the first room on the left. And as he was walking into the room, our cameras picked up what sounds like a woman giggling.
Whoa.
Anyone in there?
It's horrible thinking
I heard
that
that.
someone could just pop out.
Was it the door?
So as soon as I got into the building, I just felt like crap. It was like an horrible dread feeling. Shortly after we got into the building, we heard that amazing noise up the stairs, so we obviously thought it was a person, and we had to check all the rooms. Walked down the corridor and then up the stairs again, and I just felt even worse then. And as soon as I felt worse, I had to sit down, and as I was sitting there, heard this like lady giggling type thing. When I look back, that's what it sounds like.
Oh, hang on a minute. So it happened when he went through the door, didn't it? So I was thinking, could it have been the door going... But he says it happens now as well. Creepy as fuck.
I feel like crap. I don't know what's happened. I feel like I'm going to pass out. The camera, see?
Don't pass it, Jess.
That's what I feel like.
Shit. Yeah, sit down, bro.
Oh, man. Oh, God. You're going to have to check in there, though, behind us. Oh, what's going on?
Shit.
Okay, we'll
Oh,
see.
fucking hell, Steve.
What?
Did you hear that?
Whoa.
The amount of times we've been to 30 East Drive and the amount of activity we've caught, we love going back to places where we've experienced something. This place at the moment was on the top of our list as a haunted location, a legitimate haunted location. So we went back with Stiff, and as we were setting up the cameras, we heard what sounded like mumbling coming from within the building.
Wow, shit. Okay, hang on. So that was the previous time, wasn't it? So they heard dum 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 dum. Like, it sounded like upstairs to me. And then the and then also some other shit there when they were just sat down. Let's just go back to that bit when they were sat down. That was creepy. And that really did sound like a lady. And like I said, we know these guys are not bullshitting.
Okay, and we'll
Oh,
see.
fucking hell, Steve.
Fuck off, man. That sounded kind of like, hey, Danny.
Okay, and we'll
Oh,
see.
fucking hell, Steve.
What?
And then something else as well. Like, I don't think it's saying, hey, Danny, but imagine that. Hey, Danny. And then it goes,
Okay, and we'll
Oh,
see.
fucking hell, Steve.
What?
all right. What the hell was that? Was that them banging there?
I've just thought who you look like, Rich. Do you know Baldrick? off Blackadder?
Yeah.
And do you know when he has that bowl cut?
Fucking hell. Do you know who it reminds me of? The dude off Rise of the Foot Soldier. The old school pill dealer.
I've been calling you all fucking day!
So this is where we heard the noises when we were here last week. Oh, a couple of weeks back. Hello?
Just making sure.
Shit. I was thinking, what's that now? It's just him closing the door.
So when we was here last, Rich, we
It's just my back.
basically heard someone. Yeah, but
Hey, Doug. I don't care what you heard.
as we heard someone upstairs, he's like, "Oh, did you?"
Yeah.
Well, it's like noise from here, like someone was there.
Ah, yeah, there's the stair lift.
Well, on that set of stairs, it sounded like that.
Yeah, he did. Okay, let's head up.
Whoa, listen to Griff's feet there as well.
It sounded like that.
Yeah, he did. Okay, let's head up.
Are you sure? You don't want to check this road?
Wow, okay, let me go back to the start. Let's just listen again. Listen to Griff and then go back to the start, and I'll edit them quickly together.
Okay, let's head up.
Just walk straight into it.
Wow! That sounded like someone going up the stairs. Yeah, I was thinking that on this clip here, it sounded like upstairs. But listening to Griff going up the stairs, it sounds like the same to me there.
You don't want to check this road?
You can check it if you want.
If I get axed. Hello?
Oh, it's creepy. It's got vines growing in.
Yeah.
Stay.
Minus the poltergeist. Yeah?
Did you hear that?
What was it?
An alarm.
So what I'm trying to see is because when Griff walked into this room, you hear like something giggling.
Yeah, that was
And
weird.
I'm just seeing if it's the door.
Ah, that's what I thought, didn't I? Because it happened as the door moved. Like I said before, you can imagine maybe not just a swift open, it going... I don't know if... We'll have to re-watch that clip. Did Griff struggle to open it, or did he just fucking push it straight open? Let's see what Steve finds.
And I'm just seeing if it's the door.
Can you?
Nah.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that part.
Open the door. Let's try it.
Right. You want me to open it how I opened it before?
Oh yeah, just open it.
Fucking calm down, Griff, man. You nearly fucking smashed it off the hinges. Did he open it like that on the first time? Bloody hell, man. I mean, he's a fucking... Oh, he's about 8'6". Chill out, mate. Well, it wasn't the door, was it?
Because I seen...
That's actually pushing on carpet as well, isn't it? You can hear it going... It's like struggling to open, so you kind of have to whack it open a bit.
Oh yeah, just open it.
Oh, shit.
I've seen a few people say, oh, maybe that could have been the door just making a noise, but it's not making that noise that we heard on the camera.
No.
It was like a giggle. Now, the only thing that's really
Did I hear it on the...
None of us called it out,
No.
but if you watch the footage, you can hear it. It's clear as day.
Wow.
I don't hear it then. He's horrible thinking.
Anyone in there?
Shit! Griff wasn't even moving the door. He was holding it in a still position, already open. Wow. Shit. What the hell? Right. Now, it's in the corridor, isn't it? Because if we go back to Griff's camera, that's Griff's view here. That's more echoey. You can hear it echoing in that room. But from Steve's point of view, it's quite clear.
He's horrible thinking.
Anyone in there?
Wow. So at the start, we heard the dum 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 dum, didn't we? Either going up the stairs or up the stairs. Did someone run away and hide? And now they're like maybe, oh, I can imagine this, peeking around the corner, watching the guys going in that room and going, oh. Whether it's a spirit or a freaking real person, I don't know. But I presume when they're in one of those rooms, they can't really get out and go anywhere. And obviously the lads are going to explore around the place, aren't they? So they would find the person if there was a person there.
So I was wondering if it could have possibly have just been something like this.
Yeah, could have been something like that.
But as you can hear...
It don't matter what you show them now, though, Steve. They'll say we all did. Yeah.
Well, I'm doing it... I'm doing it for myself.
They went there with WD-40 and oiled it up.
I want to oil you up.
But I'm checking it for my own self. We know, you know,
Yeah.
that's tip top.
Tip top. Top of the shop. Top of the pops.
Hello?
Hey, by the way, when Steve walked up the stairs there wasn't a real boom, boom, boom. So when Griff went up there, and Griff's a big motherfucker, isn't he? It went dum, dum, dum. So it was either someone big or running fast and hard. Was it a freaking spirit? Let's see if there's anyone hiding in any of these rooms.
Yeah, these rooms here, this room and also this room, these are the rooms you can't really go into because it shines into like the
Next door's
place.
house, yeah.
So you don't want to go into them ones.
Oh, I still want to see in them though. What if there's some motherfucker hiding in them?
It's in good condition though, ain't it, Sif?
It's in mad condition.
How good's the
What
carpet?
about this room?
We couldn't get into that one last time. So far it looks like there's no one in here.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Hello? It was like in this room, it was like a doom.
Didn't hear anything. Ticking.
Yeah, what's that? What was that noise?
Did you hear a woman's voice?
A woman's voice?
Right, I'm going to turn it up, guys. I think I can handle it in my headphones for a second.
What was that noise?
That was a definite whisper.
What was that noise?
Did you hear a woman's voice?
A woman's voice? Go, Mike.
Yeah, something like that.
Yo, if someone's in here, we're just YouTubers looking around.
All right, I've got to turn that down. Griff's blowing my eardrums out.
Oh, that was a woman's voice who said Mike or
Yeah, I
something.
heard something say Mike.
Where did it
Not
sound
Mike,
like it come
it's
from?
just a woman's voice go...
Where was it coming from?
Now, I don't know if it said Mike, but the sound or the way you would say Mike, it sounded more like how Griff described it. Like a, Mike. That's it. What the hell?
It was that way? Didn't you feel like it was that way?
No, more like that way.
But somewhere in this vicinity.
Yeah. What was that noise?
Whoa.
A woman's voice?
Shit, hang on a minute. There was another one before it. I think that's what Stiff is talking about, isn't he? Where he says it went... That first one did that. And then the female sounding... Hang on a minute, guys. If we know there is no one in the building and they were just stood still, it's not them scrubbing their feet on the carpet, what the hell could it be? Because check it out. My belief in spirits and the paranormal is on the drastic decline. Even going to the point of where I'm looking at my old stories and figuring out it could have been this or that. The things that have always made me believe, I'm now even thinking, oh yeah, that was just this or that. So I'm right on the edge of just fully thinking it's all a load of shit that's playing out in your mind. But there's stuff like this, the odd random thing, the odd random story that someone will tell you. Like when I was at the Mother Shipton's Inn and separate people told me the same kind of story, what was happening in the same place. There's shit like that that makes me still hold out hope that, holy crap, there's something going on.
What was that noise?
Did you hear a woman's voice?
A woman's voice? What was that noise?
Oh wow.
If there's someone up the top of the stairs, just let us know so we ain't just coming up there and scaring you. We ain't security or anything like that. So me and Richard was upstairs and we were searching around obviously because we thought someone was in the building, and we heard what seemed like at the time the loudest whispering from a girl, which made it seem like it was right there. So we searched all the floors, we searched upstairs, we searched the lofts, we searched everywhere. And then we was like, with amazement, we couldn't find anybody. And that's when we went downstairs to carry on with the investigation. Like it was like a proper whisper as well, like for us not to hear it.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Okay. Spirit?
I'm just going to stand here just in case, because in the next, my fucking knee, man. I hurt it yesterday though.
Should we go in the dark or?
Let me just have a second. Just be quiet. There's someone in here?
Fuck.
That was the exact same as before. If that's the case, is there something like doing the same thing? You know, like where I walk into my mum's house and because you've opened the door, the little smelly thing, the little sprayer down on the floor goes, psht. Is it something like that? What the heck?
Just be quiet. There's
What
someone in
the
here?
fuck was that?
There's someone in here. Them down there, I think.
Do you know what it kind of sounded like there? Hi. Someone saying hi. Like, what if it is someone trying to get their attention? How frustrating must it be if you are a spirit? What if they are actually shouting? Like, hi! What if it's something like that, but it comes through as a hi? Like, how frustrating must that be? Oh, man.
Did you hear that, Stiff?
I heard like much
Proper
of it.
whispering like.
Yeah. That
No,
was.
it's someone's in here. There's no.
That
way.
is the most fucked. It's got to be a person.
Yeah, if there's anyone in here, we're just recording for YouTube. Just record.
What the fuck was that?
Actually, I don't think it was a hi. Again, I think it had a little bit on the end. Let's go back and turn it right up.
Have a second. Just record.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, it said like,
Just record. There's someone in here?
Fuck was that?
yeah, so you can hear it clearer on Griff's camera. That's good how they show you both camera angles because it helps to figure out where it is, isn't it? So it was quite quiet up on Steve's angle of his camera upstairs, louder as Griff is pointing down here because if you look at the cameras, they've got directional mics on, so it's picking the noise up coming from down here. Now, just think about that then, okay? So if there is someone in there, we heard the noise upstairs before, so just think about, okay, we heard someone upstairs, dum 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 dum, and then whispering upstairs. The lads were upstairs, potentially with someone, and now the noise is downstairs. The lads would have heard someone running down the stairs to get away from them to now make noises downstairs. That's even more proof to me that there isn't anyone in the building. And I have said at the start, these guys do not bullshit. I do not believe that they would be having extra people messing with them to give them something to react to. No way. Not a chance in hell. Let's listen to Griff's angle again, but I'm going to turn the volume up.
Just record. There's someone in here? I think this is one of them. I think one of the things you guys have got to remember is at home, like one of the most horriblest things is being in a building, not knowing someone's actually in here, and then them just watching you.
Well, I'm not being funny, Griff, but if there was someone in there messing with these three lads, look at the size of the three lads. I don't think anyone would be messing with them because they would probably be shitting themselves thinking that these motherfuckers are big security guys or something. Coming to get them out of the abandoned place they're in. I don't think there's anyone there.
It was like a woman muttering. He was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. Yeah.
Unless I'm in that room.
check that room.
Oh, yeah, checking it because there's a girl in there. There might be some young kids in there.
Right, we're coming in. Just get the poles out, Jace. Just get the hammer out, Stiff.
Excuse me? Get what out?
No, don't be like that.
If they're not willing to come out,
There's someone in that room. I think it might be that room or them down there by the back. Yeah, because I never checked that room.
right,
Right.
we're coming in.
No, what is it? Yeah.
There's no one in here. Well, the thing is, all three have heard that now. There's no one in there, Stiff. Griff.
That's the thing as well, isn't it? When someone might say, oh, I've heard this, and the others didn't, you might be like, oh, okay, whatever. But all three of them heard it, and it's on freaking video. I tell you what I'm trying to look out for as they're walking around. Things. Like, things that can make it. I'm trying to see, okay, there's this on the wall, that on the wall up there, but obviously we know it's fire alarm. You smash that, the alarm will go off. Like, I'm trying to look for stuff, and I can't really see anything that could cause that noise.
No,
That's
and
the,
that obviously
that's the bathroom.
Yeah.
And
What
that
about
needs-
this little bathroom here?
I've checked this one earlier.
That was some of the most fucked up thing I've ever heard. We've heard a lot. Like legitimately, I heard that.
Yeah, but it could be someone downstairs.
Well, maybe.
Say, and again.
And again,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's someone in here.
I didn't hear that.
Someone downstairs.
Well, maybe.
Say, and again.
Oh, yeah. And that sounded like, hi, again. So maybe because we're a little bit away from them, we're just hearing the, hi. And when Griff was on the stairs pointing down, we heard a little bit at the end, didn't we? Maybe we're missing that up here. What is it?
Yeah. 100% someone. The door's shut.
Don't do that, you prick.
It is honest.
I thought some person was coming back to me.
No, them just downstairs, isn't they?
Right.
They've got to be downstairs because we've checked up here, have we? Have you checked that room?
If that chair just starts going, oh, I'd be freaking out of there.
That's shit. I knew the door was shutting and he was like looking, he was like,
Because he come by the side of it.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
funny. That was good. I like that. I haven't had that feeling in a while, actually.
unless they're in. Could they be in the loft?
Nah. That loft is quite.
No, there's someone in this building because there's no way that voice is paranormal.
We haven't checked all downstairs.
There's that one section to check now.
Okay, let's have a look.
Right, we're coming downstairs to check.
What about Stiff? What have you got on your back, kid?
What is he?
Oh, it's in his hair.
Still a sec. Let me get it off your hair and that one.
Hello?
Just for the show.
Just for the show, special occasion.
Yeah, let's all be quiet. 2 seconds here. Let's just be quiet a sec. Now, let me just run through the rooms, yeah? I've checked that room. I've checked that room. I've checked the room right at the top. Who's checked that middle room? You did, Steve?
All right, so what I was saying before, you know, like imagine if it was a spirit. I know, like, these guys are like, this can't be freaking paranormal. It's got to be something. Just imagine if it is. What if it is someone being like, no, it's me, motherfucker? Maybe we should try and ask questions and try and get responses, because if this truly is someone being able to speak, how amazing would it be if you could actually get some insane responses?
Stiff's checked that one with Steve. That one's been checked. We've gone upstairs, checked both upstairs. Yeah. I've checked that room. I only see you walk in the door of that room.
You know. Okay, let's open these doors.
Boot them down again.
I've been in that room.
You been in this one?
I've been in that one. That one Stiff's about to get to I've been in.
No,
and
Stiff-
we've got to check this one here.
I see, that's hard to open. If there was someone sneaking around, you'd fucking know where they were, because they'd be trying to get into each room, and that you would know where they're hiding.
What? Packet of tomato sauce on the floor.
Yeah. And we've
Right.
got that one I've been checked.
Oh, look at that door there.
We've checked that room. We're coming through that room. That door's locked. This door's locked. We've checked all the rooms on the first floor. We've checked all the rooms on the top floor. We've checked these 2 rooms here. This is the unknown now.
Right.
But no way we would have heard those voices come from there.
Unless they were standing here.
But you were
standing at the top of the stairs,
I know.
and I heard it,
I know.
and it sounded like it happened like next to me.
All right then, Rich. To your right is the basement.
Oh.
Oh, fuck that.
So that needs to be checked.
Well, let's all stick together.
Yeah, we need someone watching this hallway.
Tell you what I found out. Key?
Yeah, there's keys in all the doors. Steve, which one do you want to get first?
Well, this key won't come out.
I just feel like there's someone in here. Yeah, there's people in it. Come on out, man. We are gonna. Where am they?
There might not be anyone here.
There is, honest. There's 2 girls. I can hear them whispering, or a boy and a girl whispering. I think they're in that room, Stiff.
Really?
Yeah. Because I heard the voices again whispering. We are gonna hurt ya.
Right, let me just go back, because I did think I heard something, but I thought it was the car going past.
It's horrible, this is.
Well, this key won't come out.
I just feel like there's someone in here.
Wow. So there is something over the top of that car sound. You can kind of hear, or actually it could have been one of the guys, couldn't it? You can kind of hear the, and then the car goes, so it's at the same time, but there was something there.
If they're in that room, we need to go in.
They're in. I think they're in there, but I just don't want to be intrusive. I'm trying to give them the opportunity.
I'll go in. Let me go in.
Nah.
You in there?
All of you just storming.
There's people in there.
Hold this door.
No, there isn't.
Behind the door.
Nope. Nobody.
This is insane. This is really weird.
Do you know what? I haven't got this feeling in a while watching a paranormal video. Like, I feel a bit funny in my belly. I feel a bit nervous.
100% sure I heard whispering in this room.
Well, this key won't come out.
I just feel like there's someone in here. Yeah, there's people in it coming out.
Oh, wow. There was two again. Right, hang on a minute. So that is Griff's camera pointing into the room. So if it's in that room, that door was shut, they're not going to hear that shit from when they're upstairs.
100% sure I heard whispering in this room.
Well, this key won't come out.
I just feel like there's someone in here. Yeah, there's people in it coming out, man. We ain't gonna...
Wow.
Well, this key won't come out.
I just feel like there's someone in here. Yeah, there's people...
If you listen to the sound, it's the same sound as what was upstairs. The one before it, the... And then the exact same sound. Whatever it is. How is it the same? If this was any other team, I would think that is one little clip that the team is just adding in the video over the top. Adding it in different bits. I would think that. But I don't think these guys would freaking ever do that, like I've said. So what the hell is it?
So I know for a fact that when I open this door, yeah, that's completely separate now.
Yeah.
There's no way of getting into this building apart from that. There's someone in there!
Whoa! Hang on!
I've just heard it again.
That was clear as fuck.
Apart from that. There's someone in there!
Right. Hang on. What the fuck?
Open this door. Now, see,
Let me turn it up.
apart from that. There's someone in there!
That was clear as fuck. I want to see Griff's camera angle.
There's no way.
Did you hear that, Steve?
I heard the
Mate, I'm gone.
thing, but I didn't hear a lot.
He says
What
he's
you told us,
going.
I don't think I heard what you
There's
told
someone in that room, bro.
It was like...
I ain't even joking.
No.
That room, I've just heard him whispering loud as hell again.
That was right in the face.
Thing is, if that happened there,
Bro.
we've heard it upstairs. Something is walking around here.
Exactly.
Because it happened upstairs. There's no one there. We were here and we've just heard it again. I've got
Exactly.
goosebumps all over. It's a shame there wasn't a camera on my face. That was it lit up.
I ain't, no, honestly, Rich.
That would have been a good thumbnail.
I ain't joking. Shut that door, stand there and look and listen and just don't say anything.
I don't think it's
Yeah.
I think it's folk walking around with us.
No, listen.
I know. That's what I've literally just been thinking. It's with you. And the way they're reacting, being all silly, like, there's no one here, guys. Fucking hell, it's got to be someone. That if it is a spirit, that spirit's probably pissing themselves laughing and going, I love you. This is funny as hell. Right, hang on, guys.
Could you whisper again, please?
What?
I love you.
It said the same thing again. That did say what it just said before. It said the same thing. Turn this up.
That just said, I love you.
That's bullshit.
Wow, dude, I have got freaking goosebumps right down my back. Wow.
There's no way.
Did you hear that?
I fucking did.
It said, I love
But
you.
someone's planted something in here, man.
There's got to be a tape recorder.
I
gotta
know. That's what you would think, right?
There's something planted in here.
I heard something, but I didn't hear it say "love you."
To me, it sounded like it said,
That was a bloke.
That was a boy. That was like,
Yeah.
I love you.
That's what I thought.
But what's causing... I don't even have to say.
Honestly, at this point, just try and talk to it. Try and ask out. Can you say anything else? Can you repeat after me? What's this colour of this thing in front of me? Let's try and find out if it's someone trying to talk to them. Because this is freaking actually pretty damn creepy. And not alone just creepy, pretty damn insane.
Okay, guys, this has got us a bit stumped.
Because I heard girls whispering, mate.
Well, we've all heard it, and that was a bloke then.
Yeah.
It said, I love you.
Yeah. I'm glad what I said there, they're actually thinking the same there. It aligns up, doesn't it? We heard girls upstairs, but that was a guy. That's what I heard as well, and that's what they're saying as well. So it's all aligning up, like we're hearing the same shit.
The woman one is more creepy, because it's like...
There?
Whoa! That said the same thing, but it was the woman's voice. Come on. Do you know what as well? I would think someone's editing in sounds. You can tell by their reactions at the same time it's not an overlaid sound. Because if you look at other people's, they would go, it said this! And then someone else would go, like you could tell they don't react at the same time. They go, yeah, it did! These motherfuckers are literally going at the same time. You can't fake that. It's not an overlaid sound.
There?
I heard that.
Wow.
Who's talking?
That sounded like I love you. I think they're right. It is saying I love you, isn't it? Now, the thing is, though, that's like Spirit Box, isn't it? Because I'm trying to listen for I love you, I'm hearing I love you. Is that the problem? Because that's how you interpret the Spirit Box sounds, isn't it? I maybe wish I didn't go into this knowing it says I love you. Let's try and just listen again. Even though I've listened about 45 times already. But this is pretty damn crazy.
Because it's like...
And it happens just after he says, yeah, that's a man, but the woman's one's creepy. And then it's the woman's voice again. Shit.
There?
I heard that.
Who's talking?
I heard that.
It's proper bullshit.
It's like a proper.
Is it you, Griff?
Yeah. I'm there going, no, I'm pissed off because I want to know who it is. Because it's getting me to the point now where I need to know who that is. And it's too consistent. It's too.
The thing is,
it's not even random now.
It's followed us all around.
It doesn't feel like it's random.
This ain't an Ouija Brothers episode. This is what you see on the TV.
Do you know what, right? All of these fakers who go out there and pretend they hear this and that. If this was them, I think they wouldn't even claim it as a ghost. Oh my god, this is a ghost. I think they would shit their pants and get the hell out of there.
There?
Yeah, heard it.
I can hear it right on me.
Heard it.
The TV. You know, the bullshit.
There?
I didn't hear it then.
I can hear it right on me.
Is there anything in your bag that could be playing a device?
Ah.
You set my bag up. There's something...
That said the same thing! That was the exact same I love you female one that time.
Voice.
You set my...
The thing is, like I said before, it sounded the same little clip. This again is the same clip, but different to before. So is there something around there playing clips over and over again? But what? What could it be? I'm as pissed off as Griff now. I want to know if there's something, but what could it be? Listen to this one again. Turn the volume up.
There's something going on.
That was even loud. Did you hear that?
No.
Don't
I
you
thought
hear
it
it?
was not the I love you. I heard something. I heard the.
I just still
It
genuinely
felt
think
like he was right behind my back.
I genuinely think there's someone in here. Genuinely, because them were two.
It's followed. I heard it from upstairs.
I
We heard it on the
there,
landing.
on the right
We've come
there.
down. We've heard it all in there. How's that person whispering that good?
Yeah, right next to your freaking heads. And then downstairs and then upstairs.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
How have I missed this Ouija Brothers episode? What the fuck? And this isn't even the freaking first one. How?
And I don't like they're saying all this kind of stuff. We was expecting to come here to get absolutely nothing and showing you guys like, look guys, this is how the paranormal
Do you
goes.
reckon the finger's got it?
The
Do
cameras?
you reckon the cameras have picked
Man,
it up?
or 100%.
The microphone should have got it.
Because it
Microphones.
literally felt like it was on me.
I ain't being funny. If I can hear it, or sometimes I can hear it, the mics are going to hear it.
And you were
Yeah.
Yeah. My ears are terrible.
It's that long hair going over them. Oh, that was like a deeper male voice. That was actually creepy as fuck. Oh.
That's bullshit. There?
I heard that.
What's crazy, that was at different spots in the building. Female, then a male sounding one, and then a female sounding one. And what is crazy is you can literally hear the pronunciation of the words. It's literally, you can hear you can hear the love, like totally clear as shit.
There's something going
Dude, that was the
I feel like it's following me.
He feels following all of us?
Well, we have all been together though. But even when I was just standing there, I heard it again.
I had shivers, man.
I've got goosebumps a little bit.
right.
Literally stumped here, guys.
Saying that though, there's pockets for days in here, so we
Yeah,
literally.
yeah, but okay, so in there,
So you got a lens cap,
a
you've
light.
got lights, two brackets, two other brackets, a light, a whatever,
a handle, and,
That-
and a gimbal,
this, then up the top,
just batteries.
it's literally batteries, one battery,
Yeah, I forgot to
and
pack
that's
it.
it.
So
Something like
the
that,
only
do you
thing
know what
I thought it could have been maybe the spirit box on. And
Yeah.
It's turned off.
Probably I got a battery in it.
The K2 meat, I mean the EVP that we never get out, that's not even on.
Got one there.
And that's everything that's in my bag.
The only thing is, on the Spirit Box, it is not going to replay the same clips like that over and over again. And that's one good thing how Jeff from Boo Productions busted Paranormal Nightmare TV, because they played the exact same clip twice, kind of proving that they overlaid the sound from a previous clip. I either think it would be very, very rare or pretty much impossible to play the same clip coming from a Spirit Box. So even then, like Steve said, I was hoping it would be that, yeah, because then at least we figured it out, but I don't think that would be even possible from a Spirit Box.
What I mean is,
No, when we
we
was in that base
we
room-
didn't hear like that girl whispering type thing. It wasn't like that.
That's the most fucked up thing I've ever heard.
So I'm just confused.
That's like an third East Drive moment. Spirit Days is one of the most
That's funny you just said that, because 5 minutes ago I was just thinking the same thing. There's not often these days, like before, when I kind of believed everything because I didn't understand stuff. You know, when people saying the Spirit Box said this. Back in the day I was like, wow, that's crazy. But that's just manipulation of them putting the words on screen and things like that. I was just thinking that one other time I thought, wow, that could have actually been something, was Griff at 30 East Drive, where you can physically see his chest getting pressed into him. That's pretty crazy. And then it's happened to these guys again. 2 times where I've thought, that could be freaking paranormal, is from the Ouija Brothers, which is insane because these are the most credible guys. So that just makes you think, doesn't it? Could it be something? Could there be something out there? We're constantly these days trying to debunk everything. These channels fake, that channel's fake, but we should really screw them guys. Not even freaking pay attention to them idiots. Watch the people who are honest and legit. But then again, that is the trouble, isn't it? Because a lot of them are trying to put themselves across as that.
We actually heard a voice multiple times following us around.
weird.
Weren't once. That was, I'd say, about 10 times. It felt like.
It was dead weird. That's all I'm going to say. It was weird because I've got no explanation. Aye.
Right, I want to go to this place now. Where the fuck is this place?
Steve, what's your opinion? Like, legitimately.
Yeah, what do you actually think it is?
Because you know, we haven't done this with you for quite a while, have we? To be fair, it's been over a year, well over a year. You had no expectations. We didn't really even tell you anything happened. We just said we heard a bit of walking up the
He
stairs.
hasn't even seen the episode, has he?
He hasn't seen the
your
episode.
episode yet, no.
What kind of friend do you call yourself, bro? I need to go and find that one now after this, don't I? And watch that one. Bloody hell. Here's me saying I was a top Ouija Bros fan. I haven't seen the most craziest shit ever on the channel.
He did sound like mumbly. Whether we was hearing stuff coming from outside.
No,
You can hear cars quite easily.
Yeah, you can hear the cars, but that
I'll
was...
go outside now and I'll whisper, and I guarantee you won't be able to hear me.
Yeah, no way.
Don't know. Can't explain it, can I?
it's literally...
Stumped us, eh?
Yeah,
Can't explain.
It's pissed me off.
I just want them to ask out. Hey, like try and get an absolute relevant response. Hey, what shape is on my cap? And if it says friggin' bull or whatever it is, I will piss my pants.
We go searching for these answers when we find something.
No, I ain't pissed off if it's a spirit, but I'm pissed off because it's that good.
It's
a person.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
The thing is, we're not calling out too much because I think it's safe to say I think we're all in a bit of shock.
Yeah. Is this where they're going to switch it up now and be like, okay, let's go. Let's ask out instead of trying to like find out if there's people in here. That's what I'm dying for. Let's go.
I don't even know what to really ask. I'm going to set up a device, actually.
What am I supposed to do now, Rich?
Don't know.
I can't ask for something because he's already done something. Multiple times. To the point where
It's called out to you.
someone set something up in this place.
What
like a tape recorder or something that just
I know.
loops a voice. Because I distinctly remember hearing the same woman's voice.
He's absolutely right there. It was the same thing repeating almost. Now, at different intervals, there was a woman, then a man, a woman, a man, you know? So, I don't know if it's something actually repeating, but that's what you would lean towards, wouldn't you? Someone set something up in here.
But I heard the woman's voice loads more than I heard the man's voice. Man's voice I only heard once.
Again, that tape
Woman's
player.
voice I heard 6 times maybe.
That tape player, where is he?
That's what I mean, we need to find it.
That's the thing, it's in different spots where they hear the noise, isn't it?
I heard...
Oh, sorry.
Or if
It's not tape player.
2 different floors, Jace.
I don't think there's a tape player.
Well, no, it's not just 2 different floors, Steve. It's that building, then this hallway.
Yeah? 2 different floors? How's that happen? That is some incredible tape recorder.
What's it plugged into? There's no electricity here.
Then it was
And how long did these tape players last?
and it was always whispering. Was that you?
That was me blowing, sorry.
Okay. I'm just on a little bit of a tilt
Yeah.
because I don't know where to go from here.
I think we all are. If that was a spirit of any kind, we thank you for that incredible activity that you gave us. Some people will just say, oh, it's just voices. But it's voices from the unknown. We can't see it. We can't feel or anything like it.
Steve, there's someone in this fucking room.
Still hearing stuff.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What's happened?
What's the matter?
Dude, that door just opened.
Which one?
What?
The door behind.
You hear it?
What was that banging? Was that them?
Is that someone in the building?
I don't know. Check around. Go around.
That's the thing as well. We want to crack on now and ask out, but it's so loud, you can't help but think, oh, it's got to be someone here, right? Wow.
Is that someone in the building? I don't know.
Any other place I would do a alarm vigil.
Yeah.
No problem. But I think after hearing those noises, that's creepy as hell,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, fuck going anywhere by yourself. No way. Like, because in my head, I would be imagining someone following me in my ear going, I love you. Screw that. I'm staying with the guys. Shit.
It's like 30 East Drive being on your own.
Would you do a lounge vigil, Sif?
No. I don't blame him. I've just said the reasons why. Having a man say, I love you, I'm not going to spend real my own with him, am I?
What about doing a lounge vigil in this section?
Stiff's just at the top of the stairs. Griff is on the other floor, not too far away from him. I've just set up the ghost tube app just to see if he wants to say anything, or if we can get anything intelligent or relevant.
If it says, I love you.
I don't know what we're really going to do.
Shit.
We could just mainly be quiet. We'll ask a few questions. What's your name?
None.
We've introduced ourselves. You made yourself...
The fuck was that?
It's the door.
And that's not terrifying to you?
Did you not hear me?
Yeah, why did it just open a bit?
But what it is, it's because the windows broke.
Right.
And it's just that's just the wind, that is. It's just the wind on the broken glass. I'm not going to touch it.
Yeah.
But that's all it is. But could you do it in our ears, if possible?
Yeah. Oh. Hello, Steve.
Could you walk towards them, please? We've heard those footsteps before.
Oh, good idea.
Walk close to them.
None.
I would turn that off, to be honest.
Not. We've been in this place for quite a while. Not a lot has happened since those first 15, 20 minutes where we was running around hearing some of the most insane noises, voices we have ever heard, ever captured. I hope the camera's picked it up. I'm sure it has. Because they was so loud and pronounced, weren't they, pretty much?
Like, the only thing I could think of, and I'm thinking of it in my head, is something to do with my phone. But again, it's just that. And if anybody knows, because I play this game on the wall anyway, because yeah, it's a bit of a good game. It's got no sound on it. It's got no music. It's got let me just show you what it's like with the music on, actually. Yeah, that ain't you. So for me personally, it's just mad. I still think someone was in the building, even though there wasn't. It's just me coming to terms with what we actually heard. And even towards the end, I was hearing noises up the stairs. I heard a noise in that room downstairs. So there's still noises going on. But what we actually found tonight and what we actually heard, the I love you, for a male voice. Yeah. But then I heard girls whispering. So I thought of it to be a man and a girl in a room hiding away from us and then going, I love you. Like that. That's what I thought he was. But we've checked everywhere. There's no one here.
That's what I was imagining before, wasn't I? But if it was spirits, having a laugh at the guys, laughing at their reactions, being like, I love you, or however they said it. Man, because if there are spirits there, how often do people go there and try and communicate? So maybe if they haven't talked to someone in so long, and then they're trying to talk to the guys here, and the guys are reacting how they're reacting, it's probably going to make them laugh, isn't it? I'm pretty baffled, I won't lie. I am pretty baffled.
Those noises were so distinctive, and I'm so thankful that the camera picked those up. But since I've got back home, and I've been able to analyse the footage and edit it, the noises were all the same. It was the same word.
Yeah.
It started off as a male, then followed by a female. It was always the same, and he was like, I love you, which kind of took the sting out of it.
Why?
What do we think it is? There's a few possibilities. Is it paranormal? As much as me and Griff would love it to be, I think the more we hear, the more I analysed and checked the footage, the less I thought, I don't think this is paranormal. There could be a more logical explanation.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. With it being I love you, the same noise over and over again, it could make you think that something is playing that, like Griff was saying before, something just repeating the same phrase. But at the same time, what the hell could it be? They didn't find anything. They didn't find any speaker.
This place has got security on it. Is there a chance that he could have possibly have set up tape recorders? Is there some kind of sensors or alarms?
All right.
Has he set up a walkie-talkie that he's triggering and just to try and scare people out of the house.
Like we said though, it was happening in different rooms, different levels, behind a door that was closed. You wouldn't have heard that when you were upstairs. So there had to have been multiple if it was that. And they didn't find anything, did they?
You know, who knows? It's a possibility. We did check the place thoroughly. We never seen anything like that.
So after looking back at the footage, I feel like something was on me. I feel the sound was coming from me. Not me, but my phone or an electronic device that was around. The problem with it is this is exactly the same sound every single time. Left my phone on for 2 days, pretty much on this one program that was up at the time when I unlocked my phone, and I had nothing like that, no sounds like that, anything at all. Went through all of my phone to see if we had any syllables like that, and absolutely nothing. But the one thing I want to ask you guys is if you guys know what that sound is, where that sound's from, then we'd much appreciate it if you could send it to us.
I will actually have a look, yeah. I will try and find something that sounds like that. I forgot about this one, right? So this was uploaded just to kind of say, hey, the people who are saying we faked it and overlaid the sound, here's all the raw footage, and as you can see, we didn't overlay the sound.
There's someone in here? Fuck was that?
See?
Now what's crazy about that is I seen this video. I seen this ages ago, and because at the time I didn't have a clue what he was talking about, I didn't get into the video, so I probably just clicked away. So I've actually missed the I Love You segment from back in the day because this is what he's talking about. I obviously must have just clicked on it and thought, what's all this video editing shit he's looking at, and just fucked off somewhere else. So I actually missed out, god damn it. So yeah, there's more proof there that they haven't messed around and it's genuine something caught on their mics, not added in post. Now, if it was someone else, I would be thinking it's something like this.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
Yeah, I would just presume someone's chose something like this and overlaid it, and I didn't believe the Ouija Brothers would do that anyway, but with their proof of showing all of the raw audio files, showing you all of the raw video files, that shows they haven't. So it's definitely nothing like this. It was actually captured on their cameras, which, to be honest, has completely got me stumped. I don't know.
Appreciate the debunkers to get involved with this one, because it is really confusing, because even though it sounds so clear and crisp and it's the same soundbite each time, and that's the problem. My phone was on silent, it was locked, and it was in my pocket. So I'm at a loss. Even though I still think it was nothing paranormal, I'd still like to find out where that noise has come from.
This one's going to be a bit different, but also a bit special for me and Griff. We've come to the location that we dubbed the I Love You care home. Now this place means quite a lot to us because 2 years ago to the day, we came here and it changed absolutely everything. We went in there, didn't think, anything was gonna really happen, and on our first visit, we got some of the most amazing, I don't know if you'd call it paranormal activity, but we had stuff happen, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we still talk about it to this day.
I mean, everyone talks about it.
Yeah, and 2 years later, we are here and we're gonna try and take a look around. That's the alarms for here, isn't it?
I don't know. Yeah, it is.
Look, here we go, guys.
Shit.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. It's that big tower.
So we're just showing you. Okay, so unfortunately we're not going to be able to stay here for too long, but we're just showing you this is what the building, we're outside here in the building right now. Just having a look. We're not going to go in here because we can't, we've got that alarm going absolutely crazy and nuts. But we're just filming and just showing you what the building is like now. Unfortunately, what I believe is there's a lot of the floors are missing.
Oh yeah, it looks, it's in there.
Inside. A lot of the floors are missing.
Gone.
No way.
And it doesn't look the greatest, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, the floor's gone.
Wow.
They've cut all the floor out.
Done it on purpose to stop people going in and wandering around there, huh?
I'm going to just leave right now because it's not worth, us staying here and getting into trouble. But we just wanted to show you the building. It is still standing but it's no good at the moment. This is the backup plan. This is not what we had planned.
Yeah, I am actually quite gutted they're not able to go in there again. I really wanted to see them going in again and seeing what else they found there. Damn. But what have they got planned now? Because there's still a long-ass video that they've got here.
It was out of our control, and as always for the Ouija Brothers, we have to improvise, and we have to improvise in the living room, don't we?
Yeah.
But it's better than nothing. But we're still going to talk about the history and the other things that we want to share with you on this 2-year anniversary of the I Love You care home.
Hey, I think they need some Ouija Brothers I Love You merch, don't they? Ouija Brothers I Love You. I don't know, something like that.
Unfortunately, you could see from the clips, we had to get out of there, you know, because the alarms were ringing. But thankfully, there is footage online which we're going to share with you right now, and we're going to actually first impressions. I know Griff's actually never seen this footage.
I haven't seen this footage.
Oh.
So we're going to actually share with you what the place looks like January 2025. First of all, I want to say a massive thank you to Urbex Meg, who was actually the person who captured this footage.
Okay.
We're only going to show like about 4 minutes of it. We're not going to show the entire video, but if you do enjoy it, obviously go and check out the entire of her video on this place.
I am gutted. You can't really go there now. After watching the last video, I was like, I need to go there. Because if I experienced what they experienced, wow, that would have been crazy.
But here we go, like straight into the building. Look at that.
Yeah.
No floors.
Ah, wow.
Shout out to Urbex Meg.
What
But
has happened?
How sad's that? Look at the fireplace as well on the right.
That was really good as well.
Well, that's the first room. That up above was the first room where you actually heard the first "I love you."
Yeah.
But I believe them ripping it all down, them taking it all down, and then building like apartments, probably some kind of leisure centre. I'm not 100% sure, but I know apartments.
Same old.
And a cinema of some kind.
We'll have to go in there and
Yeah, if the cinema.
see if we can get any.
Oh my god, that would be so funny. Imagine if they were like, we remember you.
I mean, how could you do an investigation in this bit?
Oh, no
Well,
way.
you could
Like
stand
today.
just in the hallway, couldn't you? And that's it.
And look at that, all the windows are like being smashed as well.
Or where she's pointing the camera now, that's where you walked across where that door
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
Well, this is like going into this section right now. This would be the bit where it whispered behind me.
Yeah, was that the main door where Griff said he kept hearing stuff coming through? Or am I getting a bit mixed up? And down there was where Stiff said the door opened. I'm not sure if that's in the same spot or the right spot, I'm thinking.
And that's the, like, through that doorway, that's the infamous bit where you go, there's someone in there.
Ah, it is, isn't it?
Because remember, we always had girl and boy.
But no
Girl,
one found
boy.
no one found
No one found the boy.
I hope you know that I love you.
But people did find things that sounded like the girl.
Yeah, exactly. So, I love you. And I mean it.
Yeah, because we asked. I remember now. Yeah, we asked the fans to see if anyone could find if it was a sample. If it was something that was coming through the intercom there,
Yeah.
we was asking you guys to see if you could find it. Debunkers, everyone inviting people in. So, I mean, it's kind of funny that people say that we put it in
Well, I
and then
mean-
ask for help.
That's so funny as well because they asked people to check it out, and when they did, they were like, oh no, it's not that. Look, there's the proof that it's not that. Like, what else could it be? When other people have asked, hey, what do you think about this? And people have said, oh, it's this. That's actually fake. They go freaking crazy. Absolutely mental. Call you all sorts. How many times have we seen that? But these guys obviously know they weren't faking. So they don't have that reaction because they're not trying to defend themselves like, we're not fake. They're obviously just genuine. When the other people who bite back at you and argue and call you all sorts are not.
It's like the boy who cried wolf, eh?
Like with the debunker story, we actually done a live stream with Beardo because he's ex-security, and we wanted to get his opinion and his expertise, I suppose, in that field because, you know, he's ex-security for 20 odd years. We wanted to see what he thought about that entire night, and we actually done a live stream, and here's the footage of some of the conversation that we had with him.
The man, the myth, the legend.
What's the channel? Beardo screams.
Beardo shouts at fakers and gives you guys all the love. Buy the t-shirts, they're really good.
Hey, like I said, you need some I Love You Ouija Brothers t-shirts now.
I've done security for 22 years, up until last year.
What's your theory on what people say that it's security have planted a device
all right.
to trick us?
Right, the first thing everyone needs to take into account is that is not a manned security site. That's not a static security guard. That is a mobile security officer. He will have a list of about 50 different locations to do in a night within 12 hours. He'll do his lockups at the start. Anything in between is alarm activations or just routine patrols where they've got to go up, ping on a mobile phone to say, I was at this place at this time. When they get to somewhere, they see a torchlight, they phone the police. They won't go in, they won't have keys to go in unless they're locking and unlocking. That building is not in use. They're not going to lock and unlock it. That will be down to whoever owns the building to let in demolition teams.
Well, that answers that question that we had before, didn't it? Why is it just left open and stuff?
As for security playing pranks, after 22 years, I can say I have never seen a prank like that. Secondly, there's no payoff for anyone because they can't see it. There's no cameras in there. There's no power in there.
That is so true. Like, if you're playing a prank, you want to see it in action and have a laugh about it, don't you? But they're not going to see anything. They won't even know if it's happening at all. So, yeah, there's no payoff. That is so true. That is right. What would be the point?
They can't see it. There's no cameras in there. There's no power in there. So if they've set up some sort of tripwire with a voice that comes out with it, I don't understand why it would A, say, I love you, because that's not going to scare anyone. And B...
That is another good point by Beardo. Why the hell would they put that as the sound? You'd think they would put some demonic growl or someone going, I'm gonna kill you. Not I love you. Yeah. When you think about it like that, it makes no sense, does it?
And if they know there are ghost hunters going there and they set up something to say I love you and freak people out, that means you're going to go back. Security don't want you going back. Now, I'm a big guy, you guys are big guys. If I was a security guard walking into that building with a torch and saw two guys your size, I'm going to be straight back out the door and ringing the police and being like, there's two guys in here.
That's what I said, didn't I? If there was genuinely people in there, like they were thinking it was a girl, they wouldn't be confident enough to run around that place pranking these guys. They would probably shit their pants. Like I said, probably thought they were security and would be out of there. But it kept going on in different rooms and different levels. Wow.
I've watched the video a few times. I've watched the original video. The sound follows you. So there would have had to have been multiple devices.
So I said, didn't I? They would have definitely found these devices because there would have had to be multiple. It happened here, it happened there. I am just baffled, guys. Really baffled.
Obviously, I tried to debunk. I tried to look at everything as logically as I can. Do I think it's paranormal? Probably not, on account that it's the same gap between the words as you guys have said, as Mark has said.
That's a point Beardo's just said there. We figured out when we were watching it, didn't we, that it's the same clips. What he said there, the gaps in between, I will go back after this interview with Beardo and time the gaps because I never thought of that. That's a good one to look at, so we'll look at that in a minute.
Don't know what it is. I genuinely don't know what it is.
We've kind of shared everything that we wanted to share on the 2-year anniversary of the I Love You care home. One of our best locations, one of our best videos, and I don't think anything's going to top it. But we're going to keep trying because we got to keep trying.
Yeah, definitely got to.
I want something every 2 years. It'd be no good, would it?
No, it wouldn't.
But yeah.
Any final words of wisdom? It's a goodbye from me.
Well, I got no words of wisdom. I mean, I don't expect to be put on the spot.
Just leave it off, Griff, with keep on pushing. So I'm at the start of their uncut footage. I've got another hour and a half or something like that to watch here, so drop a like, guys. But no, I'm not going to show you that whole thing. I've got my stopwatch ready, so I'm just going to show you the times where I find the noise and what timestamps I write down and see if they align up, whether it's the same exact time in between, because I think it would actually be pretty important to find that out. And I'm not sure if Beardo did it. I know he said it sounds like the same timing in between, but I don't know if they figured out the exact time in between the noises. So let's go. Another hour and a half, but I will give you the information that I find in just a second.
What was that noise?
Wow, hang on a minute. When I watched the original video, I thought that bit was the one I think he says in a second, doesn't it? It sounds like Mike. That sounded like I love you again.
Go, Mike.
Yeah. See? And because Griff said Mike, I did start hearing something like that, didn't I? But I have just heard I love you again. It's not a like I originally thought. Let's listen again. Wow! That is the same as what we hear later. There's the first male sounding voice that says I love you, and the second one that says I love you, which is the female sounding voice. I don't know if you can hear that, but if you stick some headphones on or headphones in, you will definitely be able to hear that. But when I originally watched their first video at the start of this, I did think that said Mike or something like that. I could just hear one syllable, but you can hear the man saying I love you, you can hear the woman saying I love you, like you hear later. So let's get the stopwatch out and write this down.
What was that noise? Did you hear a woman's voice? A woman's voice? Yeah, listen. Steve.
Right, hang on a minute. I've just paused it because... was that another I love you that I heard? Or was that Stiff?
Yeah, listen. Steve.
Whoa. Am I hearing things? I think the movement of Steve moving and turning his camera there just hid the sound of the female voice. Dude, so I think that might have just been another one there. I think we missed the first time, right? So the distance between the first one and the second one is 2 minutes 11 seconds. So I'm going to restart my clock and go again till we hear the other one.
Let me just have a second. Just be quiet. There's someone in here? Fuck was
Whoa! Hang on a minute, guys. Wow! I've just gone from the second one we've heard to the third one. Look at the time. The first one I've wrote down 2 minutes 11. The second gap I've wrote down 2 minutes 9. And they both happened in that outside corridor there. Let me just write this down properly. 2 to 3 is 2 minutes 9. Now, I might be slightly off when I'm pressing the buttons there, so it could be an exact time difference between. But wow, because I seen 2 minutes coming up, I was thinking, hang on a minute, this is where Griff hears one on the stairs, and then boom, he heard it, and it was the same bloody time, basically. Wow. Let me just carry on now. We'll go from the third sound to the fourth sound, and if it's around 2 minutes 10-ish, that's gonna bloody blow my mind. That is making me think there's something there which we've all been theorizing on throughout this whole thing.
Did you hear that, Stiff?
I heard like much
proper
of it.
whispering on.
Yeah. That was some of the most fucked up thing I've ever heard. We've heard a lot. Like, legitimately, I heard that.
Yeah, but it could be someone downstairs.
Well, never.
Say and again.
And again,
Yeah, there's someone in here. 100%.
Right, okay. So I never heard that sound there, but Griff has just said, see, again, there's someone here. And look at the time. That was very, very close, wasn't it? Now, I was watching the time, getting ready for something to go on, and I never heard it, so I'm just going to go back and try and listen to that.
Say and
Legitimately, I heard that.
yeah, but it could be someone downstairs.
Well, never.
Say and
Whoa, hang on a minute.
Well, never.
Yeah, you can hear the same female say, I love. And then it's just because the guys are talking, you can't properly hear it. Now, the thing is with that one, I pressed the button as Griff said it. So we probably could take a second or two off that time. But just for the sake of what I have pressed it at, I will put the time down as 2:16. From the third sound to the fourth sound. This is what we've got so far. Okay, let's carry on from the fourth sound to the fifth. Alright, so with this one, let's try a countdown. At 2 minutes, I'll count down from 10 to 1 and see if they hear a sound. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, noise.
You.
No.
Steve, which one do you want to get first?
The front one. One right in front of you.
It's horrible, this is.
Oh, this key won't come out.
I just feel like there's someone in here. Yeah, there's people in it. Come on out, man. We ain't gonna...
Wow. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I cannot believe that what's just happened. So, the 4th to the 5th one, I didn't hear.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, noise.
And no one reacted to it. So I thought, I wonder if we've all just missed it. Were they in a different spot? And on screen, I thought, okay, just in case we've missed it, I've noted where Griff was at that time. So we'll go back and check that to see if we can listen for another one. But I thought, just in case they've missed it, double up 2 minutes 10. That means the time for the next one is going to be around about 4 minutes 20, isn't it? It's just got to 4 minutes 23. And we've just heard another one. So the time difference has still lined up. So I'm going to write down... No, I'm not going to write down anything yet. I'm going to go back to where Griff was when my timer was about 2 minutes 10. And see... 3, 2, 1...
When we got that one, I can check. So...
This is an editing mythos speaking, and I am freaking mind blown. I cannot believe I've just heard one in this room as well. So that means the one I thought I missed did actually hit pretty much the same timestamp of around 2 minutes 10.
I think they're in that room, Steve.
Really?
Yeah. Because I heard the voices again whispering.
They did go in the basement. I don't think we've seen that in the proper video, did we? Oh, it's creepy down here.
So you see that door there? Yeah. That's completely separate now.
Yeah.
There's no way of getting into this building apart from... There's someone in there!
Whoa! Okay. Wow. Wow, that was an absolute clear I love you. Now, where was that? That was that door Griff heard one in just a minute ago, didn't he? So that has kind of screwed up the times. Actually, to be honest, that was 2 minutes and 56 between that time. So that's the first one that isn't aligning up with what's been going on.
Now stand there, shut the door. Now stand and listen. Do not say anything. Nobody say anything. Could you whisper again, please? That just said, I love you. That's bullshit.
Wow. So that is a strange one there. So that one, I couldn't hear the female one after, just the male voice. But that was only 1 minute and 31 between the last one. So the first 4 or 5, I was thinking, wow, this is really aligning up to be something. The past 2 have now been totally different, haven't they? So that is pretty funky. But that's 3 times now it's happened at this door. Let's go again.
The woman one is more creepy. Because it's like...
There? There?
Wow! Holy shit. So the potential 7th to 8th one, because we might have missed one, this was dead on 1 minute. Wow, that one was so clear. The strange thing is, that's been a few times on this little area here near the stairs, but 3 times it happened down the hall there and right to that door. So it's something here and something down there. So up to now, there could potentially, if there's something there, be 2 things. 2 devices. If it is, of course, some kind of device. Which, when I started timing them, I was thinking, yes, it's definitely going to be. Oh my god, these times. But now, the past 3 have been different, haven't they? So, from that one, we'll go again.
No, the bullshit.
There?
I didn't hear it then.
I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it then, but I've paused the time. Let's just look, just in case we need to start again. 44:45. Just go back to here.
There?
I didn't hear that there, actually. I didn't hear that. Did I hear that in my original reaction?
There?
I didn't hear it.
Wow, hang on a minute. I think he was right. He must have heard the first male bit, and when he goes, there, then you hear the female, I love you. But the thing is, it's so quiet. Now, check it out. Where they're stood, we've just heard one very loud. We heard one up those stairs, didn't we, at the top? And where Griff is facing there, down that hall, we've heard one there, actually. So there could potentially be 3 things up to now if there's something there. So I'm just going to write that down now as a next one. And that was only 40 seconds since the one Steve heard. So that was a very quick gap, wasn't it? Let's just listen in real time. Steve reacts to one.
There?
I heard that.
Who's talking?
I heard that.
It's proper bullshit.
It's like a proper...
Is it you, Griff?
Yeah. I'm there going, no, I'm pissed off because I want to know who it is. Because it's getting me to the point now where I need to know who that is. And it's too consistent. It's too...
The thing is,
it's not even random now.
It's followed us all around.
It doesn't feel like it's random.
This ain't an Ouija Brothers episode. This is what you see on the TV. No, the bullshit.
There?
I didn't hear it then.
I didn't hear it.
I can hear it right on me.
Is there anything?
Yeah, so I just wanted to double check there whether there was any cuts. Did we miss out any time? But that was exactly. Of course, it was cut for the cameras, but that was in one go, basically, wasn't it? So we didn't miss out on any time there. So that was a very fast one. 40 seconds in between each other. Okay, we're going to go again from now.
In your bag, that could be playing a device.
You set my bag up.
Wow! Holy shit! Look at that. 9 seconds in between. Let's go back.
There's
Wow.
something
That was even loud. Did you hear that?
Dude, that was clear as fuck. 9 to 10 that was, sir. Because we potentially missed one. 9 seconds in between that gap.
It's the most
heard.
eeriest thing I've ever heard. And the thing is, we haven't heard that once. We've heard it about at least 10 times.
So hey, it is Editing Mythos the next day. I've gone over all of that footage there and even found some that, as you've seen, when I was watching, I didn't hear. Now, they were quiet, but they were definitely there. So when Griff was saying, there's another one, it was there. And what Steve was saying there, where there was about 10, he pretty much is spot on. I think there was 11. I've rewrote the times down, including the one I missed. And that is a very important one I want to talk about, because if we look at these images here where these were, they were all around the stairs area. Now, some was upstairs, some sounded like they were downstairs, so that is strange in itself. But if we look at these ones here, that is still down at the bottom of the stairs, mind you, but it's at that corridor there. Down that corridor, near the doors down the bottom of that corridor, things were happening around there as well. But it's this one here. This is the absolute strangest one for me, and this is the one where I nearly missed. And I only actually managed to hear it because of me timing them. So I knew it was meant to be around that spot because of the time. And it's so quiet, but as you heard earlier, if you boost the volume, you can hear it. But this one is strange because as you can still see, if we look at the footage, it is at the bottom of the stairs near that corridor, but it's when Steve boots the door open, goes into a completely different room, and as he's quite far into the room, you can hear it. So it's as if that one was in that room, not really at the stairs or the other corridor which is outside of that room. That's the most creepiest one for me. And that actually makes another good point, because Steve was in that room by himself there and it happened. When we heard it down the corridor, that was best picked up by Griff's camera as if it was in front of Griff. So it's not as if it's one of them playing a prank on each other, because it happened at different areas with Steve and Griff. So that's the times there. As you can see, it goes up to 11. The last two were pretty funky because they were pretty much right after each other, weren't they? It was crazy. 9 seconds apart, that last one. So if we take a look at all of the spots where these noises were happening, it is pretty crazy. So I was originally thinking, okay, there might be something planted there like Beardo and the guys talked about on that live stream, but like Beardo said, that's pretty ridiculous, to be honest. And when you look at all the spots, there would have to have been things everywhere. Now you can see on the wall a little intercom panel, but like the guy said, there's no power. There's nothing there at all. I looked everywhere around the screen, behind the guys when they were walking around to see if there's anything. You can see the fire alarms and things like that, but nothing that would be putting out a voice. And the strange thing, like Griff said, it sounds like in between them sometimes. That is creepy as hell. So the other thing I thought, which the guys covered as well, was there something on them. They got all of their equipment out of their bags to show you there's nothing in there. They got their phones out to show you that there's nothing open on there. Now I think on Steve's phone it showed like 3 apps. One I can see is Instagram, other 2 I'm not sure. So what were they, like background apps? Either way, I can't imagine they're bloody playing noises like that, right? That might be something to just check out. What were those apps? But throughout that whole video, I was really starting to think, wow, this is something here, guys. Because these guys are so credible and legit and do not mess around, this genuinely might be something. And as Steve said at the end,
since I've got back home and I've been able to analyse the footage and edit it, the noises were all the same. It was the same word. It started off as a male, then followed by a female. It was always the same, and he was like, I love you, which kind of took the sting out of it.
And I was like, why? I kind of feel like that myself now.
Is it paranormal? As much as me and Griff would love it to be, I think the more we hear, the more I analysed and checked the footage, the less I thought, you know what, I don't think this is paranormal.
So as you can see in the notes, we've got 11 times, and 5 of those, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of those were pretty spot on time-wise. The other 4 were a little bit all over the place, but nothing crazy. Those 5 times all aligning up really makes me think that's something. Because if it was a spirit, what would be happening? How could the spirit voice be playing the exact same male bit, exact same female bit at the exact same timestamp? That to me now just doesn't make sense. But either way, I have no clue what it could be. It's genuinely baffling. On their latest video, which we took a look at, I am genuinely gutted it's been all smashed to pieces and they couldn't go back in and do another investigation. Genuinely gutted. I would have loved to see them go back in there to check it out once more and see if anything like that happened. Because remember that I Love You was the second time they went there. The first time they also got some strange things. So that place, who knows? That could be genuinely haunted. I would love it if it was. That would be so freaking cool. I just don't know now. I just don't know. Like I said before, I've been on the edge about even believing stuff at all. And I made the little joke.
Thought I was out. Pull me back in.
And as I was watching that, I was definitely feeling that way. It's pulled me back in. But now at the end, I'm definitely feeling a little bit like Steve was explaining. So that was a completely different video than usual. I just tried to go over everything like I would, instead of doing all of that and breaking it down into a video. Or hey, should I break all of that down and put it into a quick video, showcasing everything off in a quicker video without the full reaction and stuff. Either way, thank you so much for watching. If you are still sticking around, you're an absolute legend. Drop a like, hit subscribe if you're not subscribed. That would be much appreciated, and I will see you in the next one.